What up? We back. It's been a while. I think it's been a few months. I got the glosses built. I don't know if... I don't know if I had the glosses last video. I recently buckled my fender. That kind of sucked. I pulled it out though. Ooh, it's mine. Oh, I can't tell. Okay. No, I got the 326 lugs. If you have had these before, they feel very cheap. They're aluminum. They have a capsule, which is nice. Oh my god, dude. What the hell's that? Oh shit, what the fuck? Ooh. Ooh. Whatever, okay. I got the 400 barrels though. 5-inch lips. Mad dirty, might take it to the car wash. Debating, I don't know if I'm gonna go or not. It's like right down the street, but I decided to go with the OEM style hardware. On my first pair of glosses I built, I went with just the updated hardware, but I kind of like the OEM style more. I think it just fits the vibe better. But yeah, so I got the 326 lugs. They're already pretty messed up when I got them, so a lot of that probably is me, but some of it is not. And I decided to go with straight valve stem. It's easier. Well, whenever I used to have the 90, I used to always scratch the lips whenever I twist the air pump on, or really clip air pump on through this hole because they were so close to the lip. So I decided to get the straight, and then I don't know, I just don't scratch the lips as much, because then when you do that, it's just like compared to the rest of the wheel, there's one little spot that's always scratched. That's it. So I decided to go straight. I kind of like it. You can't really tell at the end of the day. So I currently don't have the caps in. The caps that came in it were broken, so they just fly out. So I just decided not to rock them. But yeah, I mean, they turned out really good. These are 215, 35, 19, and it is a 9 wide. And you can see where I tore the tire, but it turned out pretty good. I think these face are mid disc as well, or whatever is that, B disc, I don't know. Same deal. You get the idea. But yeah, in the previous video I talked about I figured out what I want to do with the bumper, and so I figured that I wanted to extend it, which I did. It took a while. I'll put in a whole bunch of pictures at the end and do a walkthrough of how I did it. There's not really many videos of people doing it, so I kind of just use my brain. Big brain, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do have 15mm spacers for the rear, but this is more like 12.5 millimeters, so 1/2 inch. But like, I don't know, I need to get bigger tires for those. Otherwise, car's doing good. I do need a good detail. I'll be looking for all the manual swap stuff since I finally got this. So it'll be nice to not have to worry about that too much. So today I'll be doing this oil change. I might take either the truck or the car to the car wash. That's all you need for this oil change. So I'm working on a 1/2 inch ratchet. You need a long extension and a 25 mil, because the filter housing, I don't know if you can see it. I've really just been waiting for this truck to cool down, but where is it? There you go. Way down there. So like, let's see how hard this is to put on. So that's how long it is. It's like, you don't have much. Ow, damn, that's all to do. Okay, so yeah, see? And that's, yep, it's 25. I saw a dude say 24. I mean, yeah, I'm sure 24 would fit, but I think it calls for 1 inch. 25 is technically 1 inch. You know, it's plastic though, so you can probably fit whatever the hell you want on there. This is my first time opening the hood. This does not go up as high as I wanted it to. I keep hitting my head on that. Oh my god. There's a posse of dogs out here, man. God damn. Okay. But yeah. So this is for oil drain plug, obviously. I'm gonna drain the oil first. I'm gonna pop this open. I guess I'll pop it open now. pretty cool down. So I got everything here. The truck uses 5W30. It uses 5.7 quarts, so 6 after whatever goes into the filter. And it's this STP filter apparently. The AutoZone that goes, he doesn't have a book, so I have to ask them. So if there's anything wrong with this, it's their fault, not mine. And the housing does have an O-ring that is said that you have to replace. So we got that. You got the filter. And then 3 keys to a successful oil change. This third step, nah, you don't need to do that. Okay, so I'm about to get started on this. Then 2 of these wheels are leaky, and I already did fill them up, so I don't know. It's like I'm gonna wash it and then it's gonna sit here. So is it really a point in washing it? I probably need a roof repaint anyways and whole details. So yeah, maybe I won't take that. Maybe I'll just take the truck to get washed. I bought this on Halloween, and I have yet to wash it. So we'll get started on this oil change. This is the first oil change I'm doing on this. I think I'm at 83,000 miles, so it's been about 5,000 miles since I got it, and I think I got an oil change before I picked it up, so we'll see how that goes. Definitely needs fixed. This is annoying me, but you know, same old thing. And I did order a roof rack or roof bars, whatever you want to call them, off eBay. They're like 80 bucks. I hope they fit my car. Hopefully they fit the truck too, or I'll try the Tekin's HRV. So hopefully they fit one of them. I don't know, I just think roof bars would be cool. And I would actually use them. So yeah, let's get started on this. Alrighty, I'm under the truck. I'm under the driver's side right now. I don't want to be in the sun over there sticking out. So this is my first time under here. It looks pretty good. This has been a Florida car all of its life. These are interesting. I haven't seen one quite those shapes, and these are cool. I do probably need to get an alignment. It's been a minute. Well, actually, I haven't got one in this. As far as I know, one's never been gotten on this. I'm assuming one has been, but you never know. So, drain plug is right here. You can see a little divot here. I'm going the wrong way. Let's see how tight this. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, that's very loose. It's hot. It's pretty hot still. Oh shit. That's pretty. It's hotter than I probably would have wanted it. Hey, clean. Oh, that shit's squirting. I hope this holds enough. Well, I didn't really think of that. Oh, look how gunky this is. I'll set that there. Let the oil drain.
Dark. Easily accessible oil drain though, so yeah, I think it's gonna be big enough. I don't know what this is. I never know how much this actually holds. Can't see if it says. Oh, that is mad dark, bro. Definitely slowing down now. I'm also just doing this on the ground. I'm not. So I'll just let this go.
It would be better if I raised the front a little bit just to allow for the oil to drain quicker, but I'm not really in a rush. So I'll go back to it once this is done. It is kind of hard to record from this side, but you know, here's what it is. So I'll slip this back in there. It's drained enough. Get hand tight at the moment. Wipe it off. Get all that. Grab your trusty old 15. And you want to just do hand tight. Ooh, we got it. Look how dark. How much to drink it? $0. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna go check that from the other side. So I got better leverage, but I think it's good, and then we can get to the oil filter. Okay, I kind of underestimated how far this is in. It's kind of hard with these in the way. So I gotta get further down here than expected. But it's not bad. That's loose. So when it's not tightened from here, you just gotta, yeah, that's tight enough. Okay, so we're good. So that means we're done with this. So let's grab this. We put this here earlier. So it shouldn't be hard to crack this open, I hope. Okay, hold up. Not bad at all. People made it look so hard in their videos.
To crack this open. It is definitely needs more than I thought. I didn't think it'd take this thing. Okay. Probably should have put a towel down there. I do that before I fully
Take this out, but boom. I look at you, the step stool, bro. I'm like 6'7" too, but like I low-key should use a step stool for this. Let's hope these aren't too hot still. Nothing's too hot. I might be able to just. And it pops out. Boom shakalaka. Yeah, I'm putting this on here. Hopefully I don't forget that though. Oh, it's not even dripping. Here, hold up. Okay. So if you never change one of these, they just look like this. So just this, then it just got it. It just pops out. It didn't really pop out as easy as I thought, but you know, you don't need that. So there is this O-ring. Look, it's black. I thought it was gonna be orange. So I wonder if this is OEM. Wouldn't be surprised. I do not have a pick, which kind of sucks because they got this little insert so you could get under the O-ring and pick it out. So I just need to use a screwdriver. So let me grab one. Okay, got it here. Get up under there and just pull it off. Pretty easy. So, you got the filter, but you haven't put the O-ring on it, so chances are all the filters you get will come with an O-ring if the car has oil filter housing and not just oil filter. So you do want to lube this up after you put it on. So that should be easy enough to just, okay. Slip on like that. That's it, that's how you gotta do. So then you get some of your old oil on your finger. just lube it up. Doesn't really need to be too much. So you're all set with that. And then this, if you saw before, this pulled out of the cap. And then it should snap in. Just like that. So yeah, that is it, the hole that I was looking at. So then just tying down with your hand. Oh my god, this is such a bad angle. So get as tight as you can with your hand. Then I don't know, these are probably rated for pretty low torque. Does it say? Or this wouldn't say actually, since it's, I don't know. You could probably look it up somewhere. Find it pretty easy. So just go. Oh my god. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I probably should have grabbed that first before I did all this. Okay, and then since I can't see anything, I just go by feel. And I'm definitely on it. So it's pretty on there already. I'm just gonna go until I can't really go more. I'm just gonna go until I can go with one hand. I'm shaking. Okay, that's probably good. So that's really all you need. And I'll just check it. Make sure I can't twist it off with my hand. Make sure it's fully seated on the housing, which it is. Any tools you got out of the engine bay? Boom. Oh. So after, on these new cars, they have the change oil thing. So you gotta reset it. You want to click that, I'm guessing. I've actually never done this before, so I was kind of guessing on this. The oil life, reset. Yes. 100%, boom. But, so now since you got no leaks, there's nothing, I just gotta clean up. And you gotta clean up legit. So, everything, all your tools, put back. Dude, I got these from Walmart for my birthday from the wife. They're so nice, dude. I got these. My work got me the Milwaukee set of 1/2-inch sockets. I just bought this extension because I know I needed it for this job. But yeah, I mean, I got all the tools. I got this Milwaukee Impact now. I did have, there's another 1/2-inch extension. I did get more too, because I don't have any extensions, because that's all the tools I have. I got this miscellaneous extension. They're wobbles. I probably won't really use these often, especially this 1/2-inch one since I got those. Well, I figured since I got those, I'll be good, and then it'd be nice to have some wobbles. So. I put all my, like, the ones I use the most in this, I am gonna have to charge this battery. I got the dual, the M18 and M12 Milwaukee charger, because I only have one battery of each, so I figured this would be best bang for my buck. The charger's pretty cheap. Batteries are expensive, but still got all my Ryobi tools. I don't know, whenever I get a garage, I might have these be the tools that I carry around with me, and then the Milwaukee be the garage tools. I think that'll be a good way to organize it. All my major tools fit good. I think I only have one Ryobi battery in here. I have 3 Ryobi batteries total, but I really only ever need one at a time. And always keep my batteries charged, so if anything does happen. And these got these latches. Okay, so I need this. And so when I store this in the truck, I do not put all 3 on top of each other. I just put the 2. Spin this sucker. Oh, bruh. See if I can do this once. There we go. Need to slide it in there. Perfect fit. Oh, look how dirty I got this sucker. I've only used 2 of these so far. I used this one and this one. So, they're still oiled up. It's kind of disgusting, but, you know. That's how it be. I do have to do Tegan's oil change on her HRV, but she's at the beach right now. But it hasn't run. That seems like a pain to get off. So I'm not looking forward to that. So, I'll get back to you when I do anything else. Okay, I'm gonna do a cold start video. My car hasn't started in a week, so see how it starts. Starts perfect, so I do think I need to replace all the exhaust bushings. It shakes quite a bit, more than I wanted to. So yeah, it's pretty hot out here, so I don't know if I'm gonna raise this. I do want to check that back tire on the truck. It looks a little low, but I think it's probably fine. This TPMS in it is pretty good, so yeah, I need to roll these fenders more, pull the rear a little bit as well. But yeah, I mean, it starts good. Okay, so I'll probably just do the update of how I did the bumper, and then that'll probably be the video. So I'm almost at 200,000 miles, so maybe by the next video I'll be at 200. So see ya. All right, now I'm gonna go on to the bumper, and I also did the wheels. I did them at the same time. I kind of just did them whenever I had time, and this was probably over like a time span of a couple weeks. So the first time we did it, the bumper came out a lot darker, even though this was just WV2 from a can, like a actual paint can, not a spray. But it turned out really dark for some reason, and we weren't really sure why. And so before we did this, you can kind of see how the ridge of the bumper to the top of the plate frame is probably maybe an inch. And so my goal was kind of just to like make it a little bit longer. So I got a donor bumper, and so this is my OEM bumper. And we made the line right at the ridge just to have a smooth cut. I kind of started cutting. I didn't really measure too much. This was kind of pointless, but we got it cut in half, and this made the bottom super floppy, and so it just made it kind of hard to line things up. But then we kind of got it lined up, kind of got them bolted together with whatever hardware we had laying around. We cut both right below that ridge, and so there's about an inch on both, so that overall would be a 1 inch extension. And so that same day we also got this face that was stuck in the wheel. We got the face out. And so that was just a typical process. They were red Loctite in, and like there was rust all up in them, so they were pretty bad. So and then I mocked everything up. So that's just normal. And so whenever I lined up the bumper, this right side just wasn't lining up that good, but the left side lined up perfectly. And I was just kind of lost at why, but I decided to just add some relief cuts and then kind of bend it. So one side there is a hump, and that's where the relief cuts are. And everything is fairly centered. I guess I was maybe like a little bit off, but then I mocked it up with just plastic welds on the back with the little bracket things. You can kind of see them through the crack there. And then I added the mesh on the back. I didn't really have the right tool for that, but I made it work. Then I added some epoxy as well, but whatever epoxy I used just wasn't the right stuff. And then I plastic welded the front just to fill in the major gaps, and just so that'd be less Bondo work. And then, so I finished the wheels. So I just needed to get tires on them, but And so I sanded down the welds on the front just to do as much as I could. And it came out decent just with sanding the welds alone, and then I still had to add Bondo onto it because there's still quite a bit of like big gaps. And so I did fiberglass Bondo. Then I put it on the car after I did that, and I test drove it, went over a few speed bumps, and it did crack. I found that spot and I fixed it. Then I sanded everything, sanded it in my bathroom. It just, because I wanted to work through the night, so it was kind of hard to work through the night in this apartment complex on the patio. But it turned out pretty good. Some spots I definitely didn't pay as much attention to as others. But then I just added normal Bondo after that, and then same process, I just sanded. Then after I finished sanding, I added I just put a little bit of primer over it just to see the higher and low spots. But then I decided that it was pretty good. And then I brought it over to my boy Benjamin, and he got that shit right. This was the first time it came out darker, and we were kind of confused, but then I got tires on, so I was pretty much getting ready to have the car all set. I just needed spacers for the wheels because the wheels were sunken in about an inch. But I kind of planned for that, so it's not a big deal. So then I finally got the bumper back after he repainted it. He scanned the car, and then he got the paint to match pretty good. So overall, pretty easy process. It would have been nice if I had a garage or just like a private place to work on it rather than in my apartment complex, but it came out pretty good.